Today I'm going to talk about catching more fish. And in freshwater, one of the best things you can do to catch more fish is actually upgrade the hooking system on your lures. How do you do that? Well, you buy the very best and fit the very best trebles you can find. Over the past few years, I've been using KVD triple grip, and the whole basis of this treble hook as to why it catches more fish. So obviously it's chemically sharpened, it's super sharp, but Kevin Van Dam is a bass elite angler in America, and he designed this hook to catch more bass. And what it does, it's actually a shorter shank and it's a wider gape than a standard hook. And I'll just find a standard hook here. There's a standard hook that's come off, it goes like for like. There's a standard hook that's come off a lure that I've upgraded, and there's the KVD, and you can quite clearly see a much wider gape, which is the distance between the shank and the point for the same sized hook. Now, this hook is actually a short shank, which is good. KVDs are a short shank, but they're a wide gape. Very, very important. And what that does, that just means better hook sets when fish grab your lure. So what I do with these is KVDs in Australia are probably only available up to about a size 1.0, but I've got some 3.0s here, which is what I need for my cod. So you need a big hook for cod. So I had to get them from America, and hopefully they'll come out here soon. One other product that I use is a barra hook, which is a 3632 Mustad, which is, get that, this product here, which again, chemically sharpened hook, not too bad, but a little bit long in the shank for me, and a little bit not wide enough in the gape. So, but it's probably maybe a little bit stronger and a little bit better for use on those barra that you might use. But for the moment, I'm talking about Murray cod, talking about trout, talking about bream, golden perch, anything that swims in fresh water, really enhanced by upgrading with these KVD or any wide gape short shanked hook. So just out of interest, here is a pretty popular lure in the freshwater. This is TN60, I think, jackal, TN70 jackal. If you upgrade them, as I have here, right, there's your standard TN70 here with the standard hooks, and they're not too bad, they'll catch fish, but my upgrade is even better. You can see I've upgraded it, I think, with size 6 and 8 KVD trebles, wide gape, short shank, sit better. And you notice one very important thing that I've got here is that the rear hook is at least one size smaller than the body hook. So you want your body hook to be an oversized treble, and that's going to give, when a fish grabs that, it's going to give plenty of hook set to be able to hook up cleanly with a fish. So one size smaller or two sizes smaller on the rear hook than the body hook. And you can see that here too with the jackal. They actually come standard like that. There's actually one size difference between the two hooks. So they actually know their stuff as well. But upgrade them with KVDs, it makes them even better. Pretty neat little hook set, that. Then you move on to cod, you move on to swim baits. That's one of the problems we found. It's a bit hard to get a really big, short shank, wide gape hook, but KVD do one. That's a 3.0. That's a fairly big hook. Works well on the cod. Meter fish, it's still okay, just there, super sharp. You'll hook them up without a problem in the world. Here's a bone focus, which is a nice little swim bait, and you can see they're standard. Here's the standard hooks that come on the bone focus. You know, they're sort of they're not a bad hook. I mean, this is a great lure, but could be improved so much more if you upgrade them with better hooks. And here's my upgrade. I've upgraded this to a 2.0 on the body and a 1.0 at the reel, KVD. Still on the same split rings, and I'll show you something about split rings in a minute. So Again, one size difference, 1/0 here, 2/0 on the body. And you can see there, just a lot of cod will actually hit this lure front on. And if you're going to run trebles on it, that's going to give it a nice set, plenty of exposed points there for that head-on hit. So there you go, KVD 3/0, very, very important. And the KVD 2/0, so in this case, 2/0 on the front and 1/0 on the back. Really important. Great hooks, I've been using them for ages. I'm actually just use them because I like them. No, they don't pay me, they don't do anything. They're just a great hook. Now, the bigger set, this is a swim bait that I put my name to. It's called Aussie Redfin, and this is how it comes standard. And I thought it wasn't too bad. The only problem is it's actually, for its size, nice big profile lure, catches big cod. And for its size, they're nice big hooks, they swing around a lot, but they tend to hook up on the cast a little bit, hang into the swim bait, and actually just only has to ping somewhere in here and it just mucks up the whole swim of the bait. So I went and got rid of that, and this is how I use it, nice and simple. Doesn't look all, two important things here. That's the big 3/0 KVD I use on here. It's probably just the right, just size. Probably could be a bit bigger, but they don't make any bigger ones. So what I did do is I upgraded the split ring as well, importantly, to oval split rings. So if you really want to get good hook sets, go to oval split rings. There's a reason for that. They're actually stronger and they align the hook nice and easily, and drop it a little bit down from the body as well. So because this hook on this swim bait is probably marginally the right size, it needed to get it away from the body a bit to get those hook points and hook sets out from it. So really important there, oval split rings. I'll show you one here. Stronger, better, and will just sit your lure a little bit further away from the body. This is one I rigged up just for a little bit of fun. Obviously we've got an assist rig here, a double split ring to actually do the same thing as that oval split ring, actually sit your hook points a little bit away from the body. This actually is set up, haven't caught a fish on it yet, I don't know how it'll go, but it's actually set up completely with a big 3/0 KVD on the head, because those big cod just come in and engulf their food from the front. Bit of bling, bit of spinner here. I've actually pinned the treble here down through with a hook set over the eye here just to hold it all in place. So that's just something a bit different and a bit interesting. And then finally onto some trout baits. They're just going to be enhanced. I've got a few little trout baits here. Here's a standard minnow in a hook set with just some standard cadmium trebles on it. Sort of marginal for me for trout, so I thought set it up with a couple of KVDs. Size 8, I think, in the middle, and a size, probably about a size 10 on the back here. Makes it a much, much better lure than the standard. You can really see how this is going to hook up much, much better than the standard hooks. Good lure too. So there you have it. KVDs, you can get them in sizes, I don't know, through probably 8s, 6s, 4s. You get them right up to 3/0s if you look around. 1/0s and 2/0s are pretty standard here in Australia. Just have a look at that. Lastly, as I said, golden perch. This is where I started using these short shank wide gape hooks on golden perch on a range of, lures, not just the jackal. Found that they had a really, really good hookup rate. So there you have it. Upgrade takes a little bit of extra time to do it, but it's well worthwhile. Ones that I upgrade, I actually put in a zip top bag, put in my boat, put in my tackle box in a bin in the boat, and I know they're all rigged and ready to fish. Separate them out from the main lures and go to those straight away. So there you are. Upgrade your hooks on your lures, you'll catch more fish.